Hi there. This is my handbag collection as of today, January 16. As you can see, I love handbags, from Louis Vuitton to vintage bags. It really doesn't matter as long as it catches my eye, I'd go for it. This is how I store my handbags. As most of you all know, I bought this cabinet from my next door neighbor who moved, and she sold it to me for $500. So it's a 5-piece unit. That's 1, 2, that's 3, 4, and there's another one over here. Okay. Now let's go to my Louis Vuitton. Okay. My newest piece would be this one. Is the Retiro NM. I got this for Christmas, and you couldn't even tell the difference between this and the old model. But I think the old model has the golden studs over here, and it has a thick shoulder pad. Surprisingly, this is comfortable enough, and yeah, but I had to sell my Speedy bandolier because I didn't, it wasn't comfortable, but this one was very comfortable. And let me tell you about this handbag. It is very structured, and I just love it. It holds a ton, and the interior is purple. I can't hold it. There it is. The interior is purple, and I have stuffed it with a care booklet and some other things there. Now let's move on to my V Neverfull monogram spring collection. It's a limited edition. I sold my Ramages spring edition as well, but I decided I want to get a Neverfull, but not the plain monogram. Actually, the Neverfull PM monogram was my very first Louis Vuitton, but then I had to return it because Andy, my husband, said it looked like a diaper bag, and he said it's just too ugly. So I had to return it, and I bought myself a Montergale for my first piece instead. But anyway, this is the MM size, and it's really pretty, and I stuffed it, of course, but I had a problem with the zipper. I had to return it last November 28, and they were going to charge me $132 for them to repair the zipper. But they shouldn't, because it's not even a year since this bag came out. So luckily I got it for free. I mean, the repair was free, and it comes with a pochette. There you go. And this is my only denim. I sold the Speedy denim blue as well, but this one is very comfortable. It sits on your shoulders lightly, and I love this. I've always loved my Marc Jacobs Louis Vuitton collection, and that's his signature, the dual clips. And so there it is. I love it. And I have one, and I wouldn't say this is canvas, not denim. It's the Louis Vuitton Elegy Ideal, something like that. This is a gorgeous bag, and it's very big. It comes with a strap, but I prefer it without it because it's more classy. And I have the Louis Vuitton catalogs there that they send me, and the Tiffany catalogs that they send me every now and then. So there, that's the first cabinet. Now we go on to the second one. Excuse me. Okay, I bought this vintage. Well, it was 2001. Manufacturing date is 2001. But it's still in good condition because I wanted to try it first before I get the big one. This is the Montsouris PM, and it's lovely. It's really nice. It's got a very even honey patina and the straps there. Actually, Joshua wanted to wear that in school, but I said no. And this one is the Tivoli PM. This is my second Tivoli PM. I sold the first one. And I love this because of its platings. It's just beautiful. And the hardware. I love this. When I first bought this bag, I couldn't help but, you know, I just kept looking at the bag. Now, we move on to my first Louis Vuitton piece, the Montergale PM. This is very comfortable, and yeah, it's very nice. I didn't like the GM because it was very big for my frame, but I love big bags. I've always chosen MMs. Yeah, the MM size. By the way, this one, the only bummer, I mean, it's a bummer because it won't fit my water bottle. And it's a big problem if my water bottle doesn't fit in there unless I get the small one. And of course, I drink a lot, so I have to have the big one. So I have to use this when I go to church or just, you know, for short trips only. And this is one of my favorite handbags too, is the, what's the name again? The Batignolles horizontal. And I could tell you that, you know, the old piece Louis Vuittons are more, they're, I would say, well made compared to the new ones. I mean, this, for example, the hardware, this is thick. And this is like the hardware on my delightful MM that well, I've sold tons and tons of, you know, Louis Vuitton handbags. So there you go. Because I have such a fast turnover when it comes to bags, but then I would always buy the old ones and then sell, and then, you know, if I feel like it, to fund a new bag. So that's what I have been doing. See these, they're so thick, but the hardware on the Neverfull, it is so thin and very tiny. Okay, now let's move on to Epi. I love the Epi leather. I sold my Epi leather Speedy in Rogue as well, and my royal blue Alma Epi. This is in the newer version. It has silver hardware, and you can just see the Epi finish is very polished and shiny. This is the NM. The vintage ones, they have the gold hardware. And then my newest piece is the Neverfull MM in Fig. Fig, that's how they call it. And it comes with a pochette as well. And the finish is like, it has a matte finish, so you can just see the difference. The other one is shiny, the other one isn't. And since I love big bags too, and this one is very comfortable. It's very pliable. It just bends, you know. Okay, so we move on to my Balenciagas. I would say they are my I don't wear them too often. Well, I've worn this, I think just, yeah, the last I wore it, I've worn this, it was like 2 years ago. And this is a classic first Balenciaga city bag in a Rogue Cardinal. I bought this in Neiman Marcus. I'm trying to sell it though because, you know, I don't think I'm that you know, rock, you know, or I don't have that edge look or whatever you call it, but it was just nice at the time. So I've learned my lesson that if I am not going to use it that much, then I'm not going to buy it anymore. I think I prefer the classic ones now. And I have another Balenciaga in blue. They call it the whistle bag. It has the whistle bag, and it's like a travel bag. It's speedy type. It is so big, and yeah, I've worn it once, and that was it. That's it. I'm trying to sell that too, because the only thing is that the fraying, it's got some, you know, frayings on the handles, so I have to have that fixed. It's okay. And oh, I have this. I bought this in Goodwill. It's for my necklaces. I was supposed to put it inside, but this is too tall. It won't fit in there, so let's just leave it like that. I used to own a lot of Louis, but I've sold a lot of them. Isaac, excuse me. Now we go on to the other brands. I got this from a consignment shop in Fort Lauderdale. This is a Dolce & Gabbana. Well, the dust bags are inside because I prefer to, you know, show them. And it's beautiful. It's like an eel skin, something like that. And this one is my Marc Jacobs multi-pocket quilted in ivory. And the chains, as you can see, they are thick and heavy, but they're okay. I have shoulder problems, but surprisingly, they're comfortable. And this one is in a cute pink color. It's by Zac Posen. This is very well made. It's all leather, and the hardware is just really, really nice. It's very shiny. It has a strap. This is the mini version of it looks like a trapeze bag, Celine trapeze. And this one, I bought it in Goodwill. This one is like a Fabergé egg, because when I traveled to Russia, when I was working on ships, you know, I bought something, no, it's just egg type thing. And when I saw it in Goodwill, I was like, ah, it's cute and it's pink. Now, we move on to, oh, this is a vintage piece actually, but it has no more place. So I had to put it here. Plus, it looks nice. It's a bucket bag. They're in right now. It has gold hardware. And I bought this from a consignment shop in Boca Raton. And it's by Timothy Hitzman. So it's suede leather. All leather. Okay. This is a Grison bag. A Grison bag. This is a made in Italy bag. This is well made. And the inside, the lining is like velvet or something. It's really nice. It has, they call it the Grison Lexi handbag. Now I have this. This is my Salvatore Ferragamo Marisa bag. I don't actually wear it. It's kind of stiff. The leather is so stiff. I even had to apply honey leather conditioner just to soften it. But I guess, you know, it's just going to stay there as a decoration. Now, this is, can you hold it, Josh? This is my Lancel Paris Jacquard de Discretion. I haven't worn it. I think I just wore it once for picture taking. It looks like a Gucci thing, but it's not, you know, it's more classy than a Gucci canvas bag. For some reason, I hate the Gucci canvas bag. So there. It's got a very nice keychain, and this is actually very popular in in France. It's a Lancel Paris. Now, oh, this one is just some cheap hobo bag from Cole Haan, but they're very well made. Cole Haan, it's got woven tote. It's a woven tote, and that's it. Okay, we move on to Michael Kors. I don't like Michael Kors bags. They just seem, I don't know, but to each his own. I bought this like 5 years ago when it first came out, the large Hamilton woven leather tote bag, and I still have it until now. I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm trying to sell it. So this was $498 plus tax at the time, but it's just very big. But the espresso color is just good. Put it back, Josh. And I have my Prada bag over here. It's called the Bicolor Saffiano Bicolor Dome Shaped Bag. And I have the Prada keychain there as well. I bought this in Goodwill. It's just so cute. You know, when you see things like that, it's like, it's nice. And I love this. Rain or shine, you can just wear it. Plus, it is big enough, the opening on both sides. Unlike my Alma PM Damier Ebin, it was just so tiny. I sold it, but of course I miss it. But you know, it was just completely useless at the time for me because my water bottle won't fit in there. Again, it's, you know, it's very important. Okay, you wait. Okay, and this one, I just got it from Goodwill. Just got it yesterday. Joshua, hold it nicely. It's a messenger bag. I saw one in Gucci that resembled exactly like this. It was in cognac leather. This is very well made. It's from Brazil. And I didn't know that Brazil has the second world's largest tanning, you know, in the world. So if you're traveling to Brazil, they said that you have to have leather with you. I mean, either in a form of purse, shoes, or something like that, because they're not considered luxury over there. Therefore, they're not taxable. So it's very, very cheap. So you can just, you know. I bought this yesterday in Goodwill. It's very nice. It's very comfortable. So I'm going to be using that. Okay, Josh, put it back. Now, get my other bag over there that's hanging. Yes. Now, I have another Goodwill find. They said that somebody else's trash is someone's treasure. So